You are listening to Realign Your Life podcast, where I discuss with you strategies on how to realign your life and move towards the direction you always want to. I am Vivian, the host of this podcast, and every week I will bring value on how to improve and realign your life either through a guest or my thoughts. I can't wait to share what we have this week. It's time to realign your life. Welcome back to Realigning Your Life podcast. I'm excited to have you here today and excited about the topic that we're going to talk about today. It's all about realigning our relationships. Wow. I am often thinking of relationships and how we deal with them. Some relationships are so easy. And then there are others that you feel like you're walking on eggshells in order to maintain them. The great commandment for us that are believers is to love God with all of our heart and soul and minds, and to love others as we love ourselves. Well, for many of us, the first and last parts of that commandment is pretty easy. It's that middle part that, oh my. You've probably heard the expression, I have to love them from a distance. Well, none of us are living on an island all by ourselves. And it's important for us to be in relationship, whether it's with our children, our spouse, our significant other, our parent, our sibling, a coworker, a friend, or whoever. We all have some form of relationships. So here are some ideas that I have around relationships and building relationships. Now, these are strictly mine. You have yours, and I would love to hear about yours. You know, relationships play a crucial role in our lives, shaping our perspective, our decisions, and ultimately impacting our happiness. It's not always easy to maintain healthy relationships, especially when our own lives are undergoing changes. Realigning your lives can be difficult and challenging, but it can also bring about new opportunities for growth and fulfillment. Relationships can be both a source of joy and fulfillment, or cause stress and frustration. As we navigate through life, it is natural for our priorities and our goals to shift. And this can often lead to a need for us to realign our relationships, to bring them in coherence and alignment with our newfound perspectives. The first step, I believe, in realigning our relationships is to take an honest look at what you need or what we need and want in our lives. Consider your values, your beliefs, your goals, and think about how they impact your relationships. And remember when we talked about your values and your beliefs, we talked about those core values. What is it that really makes you tick? What is it that makes your heart sing? What is it that you are going to do no matter what? Consider those core values because they will impact your relationships. And this process of self-reflection can help you identify what is most important to you and what changes you need to make to ensure that your relationships support your overall well-being. Are you setting clear goals and priorities? What do you want to achieve? What values do you hold really dear to you? You know, answering these questions can really help you to focus your effort and make choices that align with your values and your aspirations. I think that one of the most important steps of realigning your relationships is to practice self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential to maintaining a healthy mind and body. And it's important to take time for activities and habits that bring you joy and fulfillment. Whether it's taking a walk, reading a book, or spending time with friends and family, make sure to prioritize self-care as part of your realignment journey. Another important aspect that I believe in realigning your life is taking stock of your relationships. This means assessing the people in your life, considering what they bring to the table, and determining whether they are helping or hindering your goals. You may need to cut ties with people who are toxic or hold you back, or work to rebuild relationships that have been strained. Oh, yes. Work on those relationships, because the Bible tells us also, if you have not, or if you have issues with your brother, you need to go work that out before you can really become or really be a true worshiper. It's also important to reflect on your own behavior and the role you play in your relationships. Are you communicating effectively? Are you respectful and considerate of others? Or is it all about me? Are you taking responsibility for your actions? Can you be humble and take the high road? By being self-aware and going introspectively, you can make changes that will strengthen your relationships and bring you closer to the people that you care about. Now, I'm saying all of these things and sharing all of these things, but do know that I am preaching to the choir. I'm preaching to myself. These are some things that I have learned through experience and through just living life and going through the realignment myself. Finally, I would say to you, don't be afraid to reach out for help and support, whether it's seeking the guidance of a therapist, talking to a trusted friend, or joining a support group. Surround yourself with people who understand and can offer advice and encouragement. Having a supportive network can provide you with the encouragement and guidance that you need to navigate the changes and the challenges that come with realigning your life. In conclusion, realigning your life and relationships can be a daunting process, but it's also an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. By being self-aware, setting clear goals, and seeking support, you can create positive changes that will bring you closer to the life you want to live. Remember, realigning your life is an ongoing process that requires reflection, communication, self-care, and support. By taking these steps, you can create stronger, more fulfilling relationships and find greater happiness and fulfillment in all areas of your life. Well, that's it for this episode. I look forward to you joining me in the coming weeks, in the coming episodes. And in the meantime, make sure that you are taking full assessment of where you are and where you need and what areas that you may need to consider realigning your life. Well, take care until the next time, and peace. I hope you enjoyed this episode. The best gift that you could give me is to share this podcast with family and friends. And don't forget to review it. That way, this podcast will grow organically. If you need to reach out to me, please check out my Facebook page, DM me there, or you can email me at godskow@gmail.com. We have upcoming Bible studies that we would love for you to join us in, or if there is a guest or someone that you would like to see me interview on this podcast, please let me know. We are here to work together to realign our lives. Until the next episode, take care, and I look forward to sharing more and more with you as we realign our lives. Peace until next week.